morning. For those of you who don't know, my name is Maya Karen. I run a fashion blog called Classically Kept. It does feature luxury, contemporary, and how to style, and now natural hair care. So if you're into any of those things, please consider subscribing to my channel. Click the notification bell. That way you will never miss a video. So today we are going to talk about 9 wearable summer trends. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, the first trend is going to be Raffia everything. You guys know that I bought a Raffia or a wicker bag from J. Crew, and then you guys also know that I absolutely love my Brandon Blackwood wicker Kendrick trunk. That was a mouthful, but it's just going to be Raffia everything. And since we are speaking or talking about Brandon Blackwood, he did come out with a Raffia fringe bag that is absolutely gorgeous. I will link it down below. I believe there's a waiting list, but I will still link it down below. But shoes, bags, jewelry, skirts, tops, who also? Prada. We all know that first it came out, it debuted in black, of course, and it did the traditional Raffia color. Now I think they have like pinks and blues and different colors, right? So it's just going to be a Raffia everything. Anything that you can think of is going to come in a Raffia. The next one is going to be white trousers, which you should already have in your closet. They are a staple. They are a foundational staple piece when it comes to a classic closet, right? Or just really any woman's closet. You can put on the white trousers and then you can be very trendy on top. But it's just going to be your quintessential white trousers. White trouser. You guys know that I do not wear pants, so for me it's going to be a white top, or of course you guys just saw that beautiful white dress that I bought from J. Crew. So for me it is going to be white dresses, which I have so many. But as far as the white trouser, it can be a pair of shorts, it can be high waist, it can be low rise, whatever pair of trousers fits your body type, okay? The third trend is going to be athletic sneakers, and if you guys saw my mini J. Crew haul, which I will link down below, you guys saw that I did buy a very cute pair of white sneakers. And as I said in that video, I am not really willing right now to go up into the designer market because sneakers for me is a very new, I guess you could say, fashion style or fashion aesthetic. I'm trying to get a little bit more into the athleisure wear trend when it comes to like football games and traveling for football, but just athletic sneakers. Dior has some cute ones, Chanel will always have some, Fendi has some, Prada has some, YSL has some, and then you can take it several steps down. Aritzia has some, Reformation has some. You guys know that I bought some from J. Crew. Right now a lot of people are talking about the Sam Edelman ones, how cute they are and how comfortable they are. So I will link several options down below. And really those should already be in your closet, but right now we are just seeing very simple white athletic sneakers. Next, trend number 4 is going to be preppy button-ups, and you guys probably have several of these in your closet. Well, guess what? They are going to be on trend, and you guys know, again, another piece from J. Crew, but you guys know that I bought that linen short button-up with the wide sleeves from J. Crew. That will definitely be on trend, and you can wear it with so many different things, and you can wear it in several different ways. You can button it all the way down and then just wear it free like that. You can still button it all the way down, and then you can also tuck in one side to make it trendy. You can also unbutton a couple of buttons like I did in that video and just kind of give it like a tie, or you can just tuck it in your pants, tuck it in your skirt. There are just so many different ways to wear that, and you will find that on this list they're wearable because you already have them in your closet, and they're not like audacious, they're not like in your face, they're not bold, or they're not just like very weird trends. Trend number 5 is going to be tennis fashion, and as a matter of fact, yesterday when we were packing Aiden up to go to football camp, I did see a very cute white tennis skirt. If you're not familiar with the company Casablanca or Casablanca, however you decide to pronounce it, I will link it down below, but they have some of the cutest and the most adorable tennis sets. But when I say tennis, you guys know what I'm talking about. We're talking about the visors, we're talking about the polos, we're talking about the shorts, we're talking about the skirts, we're talking about the tennis dresses, that very preppy, I guess you could say, on the go tennis look, okay? That is going to be very, very in for summer. And also the reason why I like this trend, number 1, it's classic, but even though these are going to be separate, they can be interchangeable. That classic tennis polo can be worn with so many different things, and then that classic tennis skirt can be worn in so many different environments and with so many other pieces of clothing. The 6th trend, which should be no surprise to anyone, is going to be low rise. Now I remember low rise when I was in high school. That was back in the early 2000s. Low rise is not for me. I particularly like high rise or high waisted. I think it gives a more classic classic, elevated, and chic look. But low rise has been a trend, I would say, for 2 or 3 summers now, and it is not going anywhere, okay? So that can be your shorts, it can be your pants, and it can be your skirts. The next trend, let's call this a flower power, whether it's just going to be printed or it's going to be 3D. You guys know that I believe it was for Q1 of 2023. I spoke about 3D florals and how that Magda Butrym dress with the 3D florals was on trend. She has been doing 3D florals for a very long time. That is actually a staple when it comes to her pieces and her collection. So I know that she is very happy right now to be on trend, but just anything floral, whether it be 3D. I know that you see I do have a lot going on right here. It's a lot of ruffles, a lot of volume, but just think that let's keep this right, a ruffle right here, and then let's just say I had like a huge white 3D floral right here, okay? Or you could just have your quintessential flower power prints for summer. The 8th trend is going to be maxi skirts, and this has been on trend, I would say, for at least 1 to 2 seasons now. You guys remember, I believe, again, this was for Q1 for the index report for 2023, that diesel maxi skirt that was on trend, and I think it had something like 50 million views on TikTok, and of course it has been selling out consistently. But just maxi anything. It could be a maxi jean, it could be maxi cotton, it could be maxi satin, okay? But it's just maxi. I myself more like maxi dresses. I have seen a couple of maxi skirts. I haven't really bought any because I just like, if it's going to be maxi, I'd rather it be a one piece. I'd rather it be a dress and having to match that. I do have a couple of maxi skirts, and as a matter of fact, they're from Banana Republic and they are several seasons old. But now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, this top right here would probably be very beautiful with that pleated maxi skirt from Banana Republic. And the last and 9th wearable summer trend for right now is going to be sheer. And sheer has been, I would say, 5 to 7 seasons now. You have some people who are going a little overboard, you have some people who are in the middle, and then you have some people who are doing very conservatively. And I have said this before, I have no issue with sheer, I have no issue with see-through. I think it can be done very elegantly, and I think it can be done very beautifully. I just, when it comes, and I will give you an example, I believe it was Kylie Jenner, and once she did it, of course, everybody else was doing it. I don't remember if she was going to a show, or I believe it was during one of the fashion weeks. She had on just like a regular crew neck sweatshirt. She had on like a pair of underwear, and then she had on like stockings. She had a clutch, and then she had heels. That is how she left the house, right? And then of course, once she did that, other people started to follow her. Miu Miu, Prada, and Fendi all had that same top going on, but then their models actually had on like the briefs or the panties, and then they had like a completely sheer skirt, okay? So there are different ways to do this. I don't know if you guys remember when I did my collaboration with Rehas, I did have on like a turtleneck, so from like right here to right here was sheer, and then everything else was non-see-through or opaque, okay? So there are different ways to do this trend, whether it be the top or whether it be the bottom, but sheer is still a very, very, very much in, okay? So those are all of the trends that I do have for you. Let me know in the comments which trends you already have in your closet, which you want to try, and which is your favorite, which one is not for you. I just want to remind you that here on YouTube, I do upload videos every Wednesday and Sunday. And of course, right here, I'll put my Instagram handle. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, you guys. Bye.